topics later on. That's what gets you shuffled.
Yo, this nigga called midnight type shit going on.
Yeah, the light skin niggas coming at you. You got a problem with that?
I just learned something.
This nigga, who not stopping me?
I really just learned something.
I just straight keep. It's fucking lie.
Light skins ain't shit, bro. Moral of the story is, it's a fucking bet. I'm a motherfucking man.
No Reggie. Straight gas, you know.
So I'll give it right back to you.
Out here listening to the vagabond named Rory. You, another day out here, just chilling with the boys. Shout out to J.E., shout out to everybody, really. Keep listening and stay tuned to Talk Shit Radio, y'all.
Real trap shit. Trapaholics. We make it look easy. Fuck with your boys.
It's your host with the most, Finding Nemo host, Mr. Edvinns. You know, I'm chilling, cat pilling the legs of the cat 9 times. And you know, man, we in the building, aka outside, man. I keep telling y'all niggas, man, I'ma say it once, I'ma say it again, I'ma say it twice. You know, we some real niggas out here in this pandemic, you feel me? And this pandemic that's going on right now, man, it ain't really scaring me, honestly, because I actually kind of like what's going on, because I can actually go into a store with a ski mask and not be looked at crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the people who don't know, like, recently I was with my dog Philo. Y'all know Philo, you know, special guests always come on to the show. You feel me? Fuck with Philo, y'all. Check out his channel. But me and him went to Walmart, bro. They said I couldn't walk in that bitch without a mask, bro. I went back and came with that bitch with a ski mask. I'm talking about cops, police niggas looking at me like I'm just a normal citizen. It's crazy, bro. In 2020, you can wear a ski mask and not be judged as a black man. That's crazy. We in a new world. But I got a new, well, not no new. This nigga has been a part of my episodes, bruh, since day one. You feel me? I got a special guest in this motherfucker. You know, me and this nigga got history. You know, we got ups and downs, but the ups has always been the highest ups. You feel me? So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, bruh. So what you got to say to the people, beloved?
Test in 1, 2, 3. Fucks I don't give. How you doing, guys? It's Anto. I'm trying to tell y'all how I live. So let's get shit cooking. How you doing today, Josh Evans?
You know, I'm doing good. You feel me? I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm chilling. You feel me? Even though I ain't gonna lie, I feel irritated, bro. What's going on and shit, because it's kind of stopping my cash flow. So if I don't get this fucking stimulus package check, I might start robbing niggas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I might start, like, you know, stick up, like, you feel me? You know, you know it's funny. Recently, bro, I was in my dad's room, bro, and I found a pistol. Then I found a Draco. I'm like, this nigga ready to go to war anytime. Like, he been ready, dog, for the revolution. So yeah, man, I might start robbing niggas if I don't get this stimulus package check. You feel me? Yeah, man. So yo, bro. So I wanted to ask you about cause like you said, like the last time you dropped the track and shit, like you feel me? You dropped what's the track name?
Wonderland.
When the last time did you record, bro? And like, what's your perspective on the music now, even due to this like pandemic? Can you even get studio time right now?
All right. So I dropped Wonderland summer 2018, and my perspective back then was a complete madness. I'll keep that shit honest because, you know, I was having pretty much a rough year, like straight the fuck up, like a rough ass year. And now I could say, like, the music I have, there's gonna be variations, bruh. There's gonna be some mellow hype shit. There's gonna be some shit that's actually melodic towards the ears, and there's gonna be some shit that's actually on that, damn, this nigga's an actual regular nigga that, like, eats ramen, you feel me, bruh, and, like, actually chills on some real nigga shit. But finding studio time, I'm telling you, that shit might be hard. This shit might be hard because all I know is there's going to be standards like, oh, you might have to go in the booth with your mask on, and you probably stuttering on a word type shit, and you're just there like gasping on your mask, like choking on this shit, like what the fuck, bro? Like there's multiple parts of times, bro. Like this is a cloth mask that I have on, and like there's points of times I could smoke through this motherfucker. But the masks that I had on before, trust me, no sir, you could barely hear me, not even recording wise, bro. So if anything. No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to say it would happen if I actually wanted to bust down on the track.
Like, no cap, like, and that's the thing, bro, what's going on right now, bro, with this whole mask shit. It's like, you know, do it, you know, it's for protection. It's for, you know, protect you from the coronavirus and shit like that. But then, bro, I peeped this, right, and peep me out with this, right? My brother took a shit. Like, he blew up the bathroom, like, blew it up, stank as fuck, bro. I walked in that shit, I'm like, oh, hell no, I gotta go get my mask for this shit. I put on the mask, and I walked back in that bathroom, and I still smelled shit, bro. You hear what I'm saying? So, it's like, you feel me? I say all that to say this, it's like, you know, a mask ain't really stopping too much, you feel me? A mask ain't really, you feel me, stopping you from breathing any types of toxins or bacterias anyway, you feel me? So, like, that's why I don't even be wearing my shit, but I can still smell shit when I go in a shitty bathroom, you feel me? So, I want to ask you this now. Back then, bruh. Well, for one, what happened to that song? You remember that song, like, I mixed the master for you? Like, whatever happened to that song? Like, all that music that you recorded back in the days, like, what happened to that shit? Do you still have all your shit in the vault from, like, AK days? Cause not recently, but nigga, like Philo, you know, all that shit niggas recorded on Philo laptop, bro. Philo ended up getting this shit stolen.
Damn, son.
Yeah, bro. The nigga was on a city bus. He ain't get it stolen, like, you know, a nigga just took it from him, robbed him or some shit. He left it on him, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, son.
But yeah, bro, like, what happened to all the music that was all in the vault, bro? And I remember you and Hippie Guy had a project, bro. Like, what that said, bro?
The archives. All right. I'll be completely honest about the archives. They got lost. Completely lost. Like, honestly, like, I went through so many emails through 2018. It's just madness, bro. Like, complete madness on how much shit I lost, bro. But don't worry, because I was still writing shit, recording it, trying to see, like, you know, how I should go on it type shit, bruh. You feel me, bruh? Just know, bruh, I've been working on some shit too type shit, bruh. And it depends, bruh, if these motherfuckers really want to go into my lyrics and actually want to hear what I gotta say, bruh. They're gonna hear what I gotta say type shit.
Like, cause I know you can rap, bruh. Cause, like, you feel me? It's only a few AK members, bruh. You feel me? Well, it's a good amount of niggas, bro. But, like, it's a few AK members, bro. I admire, like, you feel me? Y'all rapping ability, you feel me? And you was one of those individuals, bro. You, Palm, and Philo, bro. You, Palm, and Philo, bro. Like, y'all rapping ability. Like, y'all was the three. Well, nah. Hold on. Let me forget. I'm forgetting on the other one. SK. Yo, you heard SK new album? Oh, bless. bruh, SK getting better with this shit, bruh.
I always admired this man's cover art. Like, this man, his last cover art was like Kids, the movie Kids. Yeah, that's some dope shit, bruh. Like, I'm not gonna much lie, bruh. But I ain't gonna much lie, the way I'm trying to like build shit, bruh. Not build shit, but put shit together at least, bruh. Like, you already know, bruh. Like, with AK, bruh, like, I ain't even gonna much cap, bruh. AK was fun. AK was fun. We were progressing, even as a team, but there was points of times it was like people were actually growing a Sharingan towards each other, and a Sharingan, in my view, is an actual state of hate towards putting a motherfucker towards Genjutsu, and a Genjutsu, in my eye view, is actual karma or a fuck up. Let's say, for instance, I took that nigga's 15 and now he wants a dub back. That nigga's not gonna get 15 or a dub back. I just caused a problem for him for his next re-up or his next flip. You feel me? So, hands down, like, it's a lot of shit. Yeah, bruh. And there's points of times where it's like people want that feel back, like they miss it, but I keep on, and it's painful for me to say it, but I have to always keep that reality, like, you know, it can never get back to that. Even if people tried, it can never get back to that, because something is gonna be said and some things might happen, and the most I can say is if you're a powerful person yourself, bruh, you wouldn't want that thing to happen. But if you're a non-negotiable person, you're not gonna give a fuck at the end of the day, type shit, bruh. But Mr. Edvinns, bruh, I have to ask you a question, bruh. So you mix and mastered my track, fam. So it's like that track itself. What did you think about that track? Because at that time, during that time I made the track, I felt like I was honestly going through a phase of switching flows. When I say a phase of switching flows, it was like sounding like people I really can't sound like, and just forcing it onto the mic.
You feel like you was copying?
Kind of. I felt like it wasn't really my style, type shit. And I'm saying this to say I've had some criticism, and some people actually tell me, like, you know, like, use your actual flow, like, you know, that song Those Days, like, go back to that flow Those Days. But you don't even know Those Days was like, it's like that feeling when I made the song. It's like how I feel off this joint right now. I didn't even hit the joint. I didn't even have to touch a joint. I didn't even have to take a single puff. Every word was literally bliss, and every piece of rhythm I added towards my flow was literally me making love to the beat.
For one, like, what I thought about the track when I was mixing it, I was like, this shit hard, like, cause I remember telling you that, actually, like, you feel me? Like, I remember praising you about, like, damn, how dope this shit was, even then when I was mixing it. You know, the one thing that you know irritated me back then, you feel me, is when like niggas was like critiquing the mix and mastering, and then they end up, you know, Palm ended up switching it to his shit, you feel me? Like that was my only irritation with the track after that, because to me it didn't sound the same no more, but your presence on the track was still there though. I just felt like, you feel me, the way I mixed your vocals, it was more like your vocals was more pressing on the ears, you feel me? Cause like I try to like have the beat press on your ears, but still have like the beat and the vocals still match each other, but have the vocals still be a little 2 notches higher. You feel me? So yeah, bruh. Like I feel like you was killed that shit, bruh. Honestly, bruh. Goddamn, niggas calling. Who calling the Evan? Who calling the fucking Evan station? Oh nah. See, I can't even answer this call. I can't even answer that call. Some nigga named Dad. Some nigga named Dad. Yeah, I can't even answer that call. Nigga calling from Broward. Nah, I can't answer that call. No Broward calls right now. Well, you feel me? But nah, bro, I thought that shit was dope though. I never felt like you was copying though. Like when I heard your music, then like I knew you had influences from like Art Future. You get what I'm saying? Like that was like blatant. but at the same sense, because just based off me knowing you, like your personality itself, bro, is like it's. I feel like when I say influenced by our future, I feel like you was more influenced more of like musically, but also the lifestyle of it. You feel me? So I feel like you wasn't only like doing what per se what our future was doing. I feel like you would kind of embody that as you know your personality. So it never came off as biting to me. It never came off as you know, trying to sound like Tyler Creator. I always felt like you was doing you. You feel me? So I never got that impression, bro, from your music, honestly, bro. Especially the tape that you got with Hippie to God. Especially that. The old shit. Especially that shit low key a classic, bro. I'm not saying this shit too, bro, like to try to gas you, bro. I recently just told SK shit, bro. SK shit is like instant classic to me, because like when I say classic in my point of view, bro, is music that I'm going to be listening to, bro. Like, you feel me, 3 years from now, like I know, like I'm still finna be listening to this shit. You know, even if I don't listen to it on a daily basis, I'm going back to it. Why? Because something in your lyrics, bro, stuck out to me, bro. That like, damn, bro, I know he telling the truth, because he. You know what I'm saying? I like people who live what they write. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Like, you know, that's my spin on that, bro. I feel like we all dope, bro. For fucking palm tree shit. All the, like, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing I don't be liking, you feel me, is like when a good artist, you know, doubts himself, you feel me? Because even from like, you know, niggas like Palm Tree and shit, like, you feel me? Palm be saying things like, you know, you know, I'm not really sure my music is failing, and you know, I ain't succeeded. It's like, nah, bro, like, you feel me? You gotta understand, bro, like you a diamond in the rough, bro, and it's like you ain't supposed to be understood right now. You get what I'm saying? Like you ahead of your time, as in this time you living ain't there yet, bro. So, you feel me? You gotta appreciate that, bruh, and know that you building your foundation. So when you do make that song that pop, bruh, you do make that song that get them licks, or you know, all that shit, they gonna what they gonna go back to find? It's gonna be somebody that's gonna want to do their homework. And what they gonna find? All them old ass tracks, bruh. Nobody ain't look at nobody. You know what I'm saying? All them old ass tracks that you did that you only probably got 2 likes, 1 repost. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers find them shits like, damn, like this nigga been rapping. You know what I'm saying? This nigga been rapping. He ain't just blow up. This nigga been rapping. We just didn't notice. So it's like, that's how I see it, bro. Like I put in, you know, foundation work, cause like, you know, Pons, you know, told me, he was like, bro, look at your tracks, bro. Like, you feel me? They deserve to be more, bro. It's like, yeah, I understand that, but I know when it finally do, motherfuckers be looking like, damn, it's just gonna make it twice more better, bro. You feel me?
So I peeped in the last episode that you guys were talking about certain signs, you feel me? Y'all got the fire, you feel me? But I'm a Pisces, you feel me? I came with the water, you feel me? So it's like carbonated water, you got Kool-Aid, you got salt water, you got ramen noodle water, you got gravy, you got Gatorade, you got Powerade, you got everything that hydrates an actual flame, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, bruh, there's a little bit of moisture in every single thing. Even though fire can evaporate water. Fire can evaporate water fast as shit.
That's what water fire is, bro. Water in the fire is it represents the feminine, you feel me? But it's a duality in the feminine as well. Like the feminine itself has a masculine to its feminine. You get what I'm saying? So that's what, like, you feel me, fire and water is. Like water is like they both yin, you know what I'm saying? feminine, like, you know, energies, because they both dealing with, you know, emotions and shit, and emotions is like representing water. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's, you feel me? So fire will be the masculine version of the yin, and water will be, you feel me, the you know what I'm saying, the internal, you know what I'm saying, the feminine side of the yin, bro. So same thing with earth and air, bro. So yeah, but that's why it's like, when it comes to fire signs, like me, I'm a fire sign, you feel me? I'm a Leo, bit. So you feel me? We fire, bit. Fire is expressive, creative, all that shit. Water is the same thing, but it's being expressed in two different ways. Like fire sees the emotions and then express it based off just instant. You get what I'm saying? Because we spontaneous with the shit. Water signs, on the other hand, you feel me? They feel into the emotions, so they don't really see, they feel it. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a vibe, so they y'all more predicated on vibes. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? And to the point that, you feel me, like, y'all niggas say vibes a lot, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Like, it, you know, it's the same thing with, you know, fire signs, but it's just two different ways. But I ain't think about that shit though. That shit is clever though. I ain't think about that shit.
I have to ask, what do you think about this generation coming up? Because I'm hearing a lot of wild shit, and it's just like, I hear it, I see it, and my mind is literally in spirals. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like y'all somebody's kid. Like, what are y'all doing, bruh? Like, hey, live life to the fullest, but if you're doing some shit stupid, like, I gotta call you out on that. I ain't gonna say shit though, bruh, but what do you think about this generation coming up though? Because I see that, like, it's starting early for them and whatnot, but I do feel bad because most kids of 2020 won't be graduating and whatnot, and that's pretty sad. But at least you ain't got no midterms. You ain't gotta turn in that essay. You don't gotta turn in that 3-week assignment. But you gotta do it home online, and it's probably gonna take like 15 minutes. So yeah, you gonna Google it either way, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And they're showing y'all different ways to get answers online. So that's what I'm saying, bro. This generation, bro, they're coming through with the clutches shit, bro. And it's like, bro, where was this when I needed it? Like, literally, they showed Google how to get you answers, bro, through the camera and everything type shit, bro.
Fuck around and find a whole test, bit. Find a whole test on deep web, bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, honestly, bro, what I feel about, damn, bro, that's a whole rabbit hole, bro, to even think about, bro, because, like right there, that's the whole matrix right there, bro, because honestly, bro, I feel like the last generation, you seen the Matrix before, right? You remember you remember the scene, bro, with Morpheus, bro. He had the red pill and the blue pill.
The red pill. You see how deep the rabbit hole goes. What you believe is what you believe.
Exactly. So, alright, so I feel like the last generation was, they took the red pill. I feel like this generation, the generation that's coming now, they taking both of the pills. You feel me? And this is what I mean by that. Because, bruh, my niece, bruh, she's only 6 years old, bruh. She has an iPhone 7. I'm her uncle, bruh, with a Android. You know what I'm saying? With a broke ass Android. She's walking around with a fucking iPhone 7 on YouTube watching other kids play toys. Dog. Not only her, but my nephew is doing the same shit. Bro, I grabbed the phone from her one time and put Ed and Ed and Eddie, bro. And you feel me? Like, watch some cartoons, bro.
Bruh, I promise, bruh, because the things they're watching now, it's weird. Like, when I say weird, it's like, it's not like Hey Arthur, it's not like what, Cyber Chase or Sesame Street. This is like what the Momo challenge came out 2019, bruh, and kids were actually doing that shit, bruh. So that shows you what YouTube could lead to. But also, bruh, I'm not gonna lie, bruh, YouTube is on their shit money wise though, bruh, because they mad ass making those views, and I see them monetizing the fuck out that shit, bitch. And it's funny because it's like these kids are real deal learning from this shit, so it's actually beneficial.
But that's what I mean by they taking a red pill and a blue pill at the same time, because you feel me, they gonna be pre-exposed to some shit way early, like too early. Like my like going back to my niece, bro, who got you feel me, the iPhone and shit. I'm back of my head, like, you know, like in the front of my head, okay, I know why she got a phone, so she can always be in contact with us. Back of my head, when I was a jit, nigga, when I was 6 years old, my brothers used to watch porn in front of me, bro. So I did. Imagine if I had a phone back then, an iPhone, some shit back in the night, bro. I would have been 5 years old on Pornhub. You feel me, bro?
When I was like literally, I'll tell you this story, bro. So, my sister, I used to make her eggs in the morning to use her computer and whatnot. You feel me? So, you feel me? She'd be like, "Okay, you use my computer. You feel me? Until I get home from work. Until I get home from work, you use my computer." I was like, "All right." So, next thing you know, I'm on YouTube. I see this shit called Happy Tree Friends. Feel me? Some violent ass cartoon show. And I was just like, all right, whatever. This is what it is. Next thing you know, there was a point in time where I was searching up Asian women. You feel me? Like just for some odd reason. And I'd find them in bikinis, you feel me? But then I'd find like weirder videos, like 3 of them, like 3 Asian women just kissing all at once. And bruh, I ain't gonna lie. That was the first time I was exposed to some shit on Twitter. I mean, on YouTube like that. And the funniest thing was, I was watching like 4 minutes of this shit. Then my neighbor from next door opens the door, jaw just drops. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You're supposed to knock, bro. Like, bruh, what are you doing, bruh? Next thing you know, he was just like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Bruh, nothing, bruh." Like, I pressed escape fast as fuck. I pressed out too, bruh. I was like, "Nothing, bro. Like, let's go outside or some shit, bruh." Like,
technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, and niggas and nigglets, and hoes and bitches and witches and wizards. Yeah, man, like that. We back from the Matrix, you feel me? But this nigga was asking me a question, so yeah, I'm gonna just let him kick this one off a bit.
so you know how a simple human takes time to actually get full capabilities of movement, like walking, talking, and basics, hygiene, style, clothing, the basics, right? So, what I'm trying to say is, what if AI started all protocol? Let's say by the next 5 years, these things are actually getting emotion to the fact that the economy's been fucked up because AI's taken a lot of work. And let's say within the next 5 years, the economy is back to normal because, humans and AI are starting to share work, and AI actually needs development because of their feelings. Let's say this developed over time, you feel me? Let's say there are a little microchip that ended up to grow into a whole computer with legs and an actual reason to go to the store. Not for a fucking Slurpee or some shit. I'm talking about for a fucking USB or some shit. Probably on some other type of microchips.
Instead of you having Uber Eats come through as a human, then you got a fucking machine coming through
Itself. Got a whole machine coming through itself. Like, here you go. Your receipt's printed out right there. Also, there's let's say it's like Futurama, where there's enhancements to the fact that you could either enhance your mind to have these psychedelic trips, or these wavy feelings that you were feeling once before, or you could just go into a rest mode, an automatic rest mode that automatically relaxes you. Relaxes all muscles, relaxes all tendons, but still has that AI protocol like, don't fuck me up or I'll fuck you up, because I'm literally that shit. I'm X1244, nigga, and you're just Bob.
That makes sense. That makes sense because everything that you just said, I'm incorporating that as if like a nigga like me gotta get a job or some shit. So I plug up to this shit. So who will be the manager? Who will be the boss that I be tripping about me not doing the job right? You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be the machine itself that has these, you feel me, programmed feelings, or, you know, feelings that develop emotional outbursts, you feel me, that, you know what I'm saying, that came from a place based off what I did wrong or whatever, some shit. So that makes sense, because like they'll have to incorporate those if it comes to jobs and shit, like managers, bosses, whatever, you feel me. Even they'll probably even do some shit like that, even probably have a RoboCop out here.
I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, what if they did, like, you know, these shits would actually need an actual human that's literally up guard, like that's up to date type shit on that type of X12. No, this is the X123. You're tripping. You're bugging out right now. Yeah, I'll put you on rest mode. Excuse me, sir. This was just this was not over the speed limit. I'm sorry about this. I apologize. We have some major technical difficulties right here, so I have to bring this back to the shop. Not to back to the shop, back to the station. Type shit.
And you'd be like, "Nah, fuck that. I need my shit now." Sir, calm down. Sir, calm down. You don't have to speak to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Probably I had RoboCop come through with the ooh-wop. Shoot you. I'm telling you, nigga.
This shit's already armed, nigga. Already armed and loaded. Damn. This weed real deal got me. Yeah.
I'm on relax mode right now, Bill. Honestly. But shit. Me, I look at evolution different, because it's like, for me, I believe in like incarnation and reincarnation, and like, you feel me, higher lives that you'll go to. So like, I feel like evolution really starts from like you with inside, like it's more of like, you feel me, you as the individual, bro. Like I ain't gonna say for everybody else, but for me personally, like I don't really like rely, or even I don't even at least I try not to get too emotionally aroused, bro, by what happens outside of me, bro, or what goes in me, bro, because I feel like, bro, in my imagination, bro, when I die, bro, my next life, bro, I may not even want to even go back to Earth, bro. Probably go to a whole different universe, bro, on some cartoon shit, like, you feel me, like. And for me, I feel like technology and shit that they coming up now is just a replica of what we already can do, bitch, spiritually. For me, bro, yeah, you know, I'ma still feel a certain type of way, bitch, if, you know, I die, some shit happen to me. But I know in my next life, though, bitch, I'm flying, bitch, I'ma have better parents, nigga, bitch, I'ma have, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, I have everything I want, bro. So I feel like that's just my good karma, bro, you feel me, and just me stand true to me, who I am, bro. So I say all that to say that's revolution to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Revolution, you know, in yourself, bit. But revolution as far as this physical shit, everybody turning into robots, then I don't see how niggas can reproduce in that way, bro. Because there's gonna be a lot of porn addiction. Niggas ain't even gonna give a fuck about bitches no more, bro. You can plug up and actually fuck a bitch and feel how it feels, bro, through a robot, cuz. Niggas gonna have full-blown relationships, like, bitch, nah, I can't chill with y'all today, bro. I'm finna chill with the girl today, bitch. You feel me? Once you get off the phone with you plug right in, bitch, just to see Amber, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's his Amber Alert, bitch. Every time you get that Amber Alert, you gotta plug right back in to fuck Amber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'll be fun and all, but at the same sense, like, too much of that's too much of a convenience, bruh. And too much of anything, bruh, can become toxic at a certain point, bruh.
There was too much peace, bruh. Look, bruh, this shit's happening. So much peace in the world, bruh. Not that much peace, but you gotta enjoy the simple things, bruh. This shit was happening since November, bruh. So, toxicity lies within stupidity as well.
Exactly. Being gullible and shit.
So if you tell me a motherfucker ate a bat and caused this shit,
that whole story is all made up to me, bro. Because if for one, I feel like the virus is man-made, bro, and I don't even personally, bro, I don't even feel like the virus is actually even real, bro. Like, you feel me? I feel like whoever died, bro, from the coronavirus, bro. Rest in peace to Fred the Godson too, bro. Like you feel me? I heard 2 days ago Fred the Godson died, bro. And they said, you know, he died from COVID-19. Rest in peace, bro. You feel me? God rest his soul. You feel me? And you know, and all that. But I personally feel like they killed, bro. Honestly, bro. And this is why I say this, bro. This is why I say this. It's because when you look at the pharmaceutical company and you look at medicines and shit like that, bro. Do you know first, like, damn, it's so deep in a rabbit hole. I don't even know where to start from. It's like this, bro. It's like you got to put yourself in the shoes of a dictator, bro. Like for AIDS, right? And peep me out with this, and this is probably gonna be a little long and elaborate for a second, but hanging out with me. Like when you look at AIDS, when you put yourself, that's why I was asking you earlier about population control, because to me this is like a form of population control, but they doing it more psychologically than they trying to like kill you instantly. And when you look at dictators and shit, what's their main job? Their main job is to maintain order, maintain control, and also maintain a certain limit of how many people that we can maintain in our system, so that by default has to lean into population control. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like with the government, Illuminati, whatever, the deep state, whatever anybody want to label the shit, you get what I'm saying? I feel ultimately that they create the problem, but also create the solution for their own benefit. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Okay, if I was a dictator and I wanted to do population control, but I also wanted to profit the fuck out of it, like, you know what I'm saying, make billions and shit out of it, I invested into this company called condoms. Now I have this company called condoms. Everybody, but also, you feel me, got to do population control because everybody fucking out of wedlock and shit like that. Everybody can't stop fucking each other. Certain niggas can't stop controlling their hormones. You know, babies out of wedlock, niggas having, you know what I'm saying, fathers ain't there, all these kids, right? You feel me? Word up to R. Kelly. But so I want to do population control on these people to stop, like, try to, you know what I'm saying? I can't stop these people from fucking, so I'm going to psychologically force them to stop fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because if I just go out there and just start forcing niggas to stop fucking or whatever, some shit, I'm going to be perceived as the bad guy. So how can I do this as a dictator but still be perceived as the good guy? Well, I will create this virus called, you feel me, HIV. You feel me, inject certain people through flu shots or whatever. Have them go out, fuck whoever they fuck. You get what I'm saying? Introduce people into what we call today is AIDS. Boom, now everybody's in the fear, now everybody's in peril, now everybody's paranoid. So that itself spiritually is just giving me more energy to give me justification of what I'm about to introduce to y'all. So did population control right there because of the AIDS. That's population control, but I also came through. I created the problem. So boom, now niggas dying whatever off AIDS. So that was my creation. Boom, population control. Boom, that's one bird. Now the other bird, boom, to get more money, introduce my agenda of the pharmaceutical companies, because even condoms is due to health and shit like that. So You feel me? And medicines and treatments and stuff like that. So that's medicine that we can introduce to the people. Boom. For this cause. So now I just created the problem, but now I came through as the solution. So boom, the solution is, you get what I'm saying? Boom, you got condoms now. Well, you feel me? You don't want to catch that shit? You got condoms now. Oh, if you already have that shit, you still want to stay alive, nigga? Well, you feel me? We got these medicines and shit now. You feel me? These medicines and shit never really had too much of a strong effect if this cause wasn't there, aka the population control, aka niggas dying and shit off a creation that I did. And you feel me? So it came from a psychological point to psychologically force people into, you feel me, going towards whatever I want to go towards. So I just killed half of the population, but then made billions off of it at the same time.
First of all, my nigga, you made AIDS. Oh shit. First of all, what I have to say about that is, you know, and to some people that actually have this shit out there, bruh, like, sorry, but science is all about trial and error. At the end of the day, they could possibly make something that's you know, make people sexually able to still have sex, but, you know, requiring protection as well. So at the end of the day, you do sound successful, but you do sound like a creator of a cigarette type shit, because, you know, cigarette makers make to actually make money. They don't give a fuck about the actual deaths coming out of it because it's really on the box. Exactly. So at the end of the day, like I say, successful but evil. Yeah. Successful but really, really, really evil. Yeah, like, and I'm not talking about like that, like 1,000, 2,000. You're billions, billions type of successful. But when I say like evil to the core, like it sounds like you'd even. Damn, bro. Shit.
Yeah, like you got, it's like, you know, all this shit like really refers to, like, you know, you just got to put your, like, if you was really put yourself in the shoes of a dictator, bruh, and these is your responsibilities and shit, like, how would you feel me, take that shit down, though? When you look at the, you know, history and how it still repeats itself, and just look at the patterns of what's going on, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of telling, like, damn, like, it's funny that you did mention cigarettes and shit too, because, you feel me, it does say it, even on fucking Dutches and shit, like, you feel me, it does say it. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? So, and shit, even the medicine commercials, bro, when they be like, they tell you about, oh, you should buy this medicine, then they tell you the side effects, but they speed up the voice and shit. Yeah, I'm saying, like, yo, that shit crazy, bro. So yeah, bro, successful, but yeah, really fucking dot the evil, bro. Like, yeah, I'm saying that's some shit. But yeah, bro, that's why I'm not so quick to believe into COVID-19, bro. Cause when you look at even the COVID-19 shit, like, I feel like they laughing at us right now, bro. Like, honestly, bro, like, you feel me? I feel like the vaccination shots and us being on lockdown is just to play on us as far as like how much control we got over them. You know what I'm saying? Because they let us run crazy, bro, with the internet. Niggas on the dark web. Niggas actually, you feel me, doing some shit. So it's like, damn, I feel like if I was in the dictator's shoes and I wanted to maintain control and maintain a certain perspective, like, people gotta live under, like, I wouldn't like that. You get what I'm saying? Seeing niggas live so, you know what I'm saying, making millions, bro, and you ain't even graduate high school type shit. You ain't even go under my theology of anything, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me, these niggas don't like that type of shit, so they do these type of instances, bro, to try to get your attention and see how much control they got, bro. And if they don't, bro, like it's not you being afraid of the government. It's not you being afraid of coronavirus. It's about you should be more afraid of the extent they about to go to get your attention to this coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I feel like they injecting. I feel like they killing niggas, bro. And shout out to SK. He work at a hospital and shit. He was like, yeah, certain people they said died of COVID-19 or whatever. I'm like, you feel me? Like, the man kind of got mad at what I was saying. And I was like, bro, honestly, bro, like doctors unknowingly kill people every day, b. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They can slip up and give you the wrong medicine, slip up and give you a medicine that's too strong for your body, immune system, fuck around and destroy your shit or mutate your shit into some shit you ain't even gonna know how to live with. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. You feel me? That's why fuck this whole coronavirus shit. Like, for me, bro.